man, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy T McNeil, and this is indeed the DC show. So as I always say, man, if this is your first time here, man, do me a favor, make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate that. To all of my non-subscribers out there, if you guys are looking for the latest information, the sneaker news, reviews, occasional updates, and we talk about copper sneakers out here for $100 or less. Trust me, guys, that is a great segment where I pretty much go out here and show you guys bargain sneakers that you can purchase for less than $100 where you don't have to spend an arm and a leg. Trust me, that's great. As I stated before, this is the place to be. And to all of my subscribers out there, I thank you guys for tuning in every single day, watching all of my content. All your comments, support, feedback has definitely been appreciated. And we're going to keep this thing moving. All right? So, I'm back in the day, man. I know it's been another few days. You guys know what the deal is, so I don't have to repeat myself in that aspect. But what I want to do, man, I want to talk to you guys about this Jordan Jumpman 2020. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, I made a video about this shoe several months ago. It was an outside video. If you guys remember, pretty much I was in an industrial park, and I basically broke down the shoe for you guys. Okay, I talked about the price point. I talked about the style of the shoe. You know, I went over the materials, etc. So this video today is going to kind of be a update. All right, guys, you know I had to put that out there, or a continuation, I should say, of that video. And I want to let you guys know that I am officially going to be parting ways with the Jumpman 2020. All right. I know it's an unfortunate thing. I know you guys are like, hey, I thought you enjoyed that shoe. I thought that was an excellent shoe. It still is, okay? I'm not saying that it's a bad shoe. I'm not saying that there's something wrong with the shoe per se, but I will go over exactly the reason why I am making that decision to part ways with the shoe, okay? Now, just to kind of go over with you guys real quick, the Jumpman 2020 is an excellent shoe, okay? And you guys can see it right there for yourself. I'm gonna show it to you again. And this is obviously for the ones who have seen the video in the past, and for the new folks that have not seen this particular video or the last video. This is kind of like, again, a continuation of kind of what I talked about before. But yeah, man, you know, it's a nice sneaker, and basically, as you guys can see for yourself, it's still in excellent shape. Okay, so aesthetically, the shoe is still holding up. Okay, guys, it's still, like I said, in excellent shape. It's a brand new sneaker, basically, because I've only worn this probably 2 or 3 times since I've had the sneaker. But here's the problem, okay, just to jump right into it with you guys. When it comes to the comfortness of this particular sneaker, quite frankly, it's just not there anymore for me, okay? Typically, most sneakers, when you buy them, because they're new, the materials are new, you know, they're threaded together very tightly, they're sewn together tightly, etc. Usually when you first put your feet on them, they may or may not be that comfortable. They may kind of be on the tight side, okay? And also, that also depends on, too, how the shoe is made, how it's cut, etc., okay? So there's a lot of different factors that go into when you're purchasing a sneaker, and when it comes to how comfortable that sneaker will end up being on your feet. Now, in the long term, usually, like I said, when you buy a new sneaker, it's a little bit tight, you know, it's a little bit constructed a certain way where you have to kind of loosen the sneakers up, okay? The sneakers that they're making nowadays, especially the Nike and Jordan brand, some of them I'm kind of noticing that's not the case anymore. So when you buy these sneakers, you know, they feel a certain way one day, and you expect them, like I said, later on to feel a different way later on, okay? But again, that is not the case, okay? I have the same issue with the LeBron Soldier 13s, and this sneaker here is no exception. As far as the construction of the sneaker, it's great. The sneaker is a little bit more on the narrow side, just like the LeBron Soldier 13s, but the material of the sneaker is pretty much unforgiving, okay? And it's not loosening up the way that you would expect, like I said, a sneaker to loosen up. And again, they've only been worn a handful of times. That may be the case, okay, as to why the material is not loosening up. But to be honest with you guys, they're just too freaking tight on the feet, okay? If you guys own a pair of the Jordan Jumpman 2020s, leave it down below in the comment section and let a brother know if you do own them or you know someone that does, let me know, and just, you know, talk to me. Just let me know how you guys feel about them. I mean, do you think that they're a very comfortable shoe? Now, I know that some of you guys may say, well, what about the sock aspect of the situation, okay? Which is true, okay? It depends on the thickness of your socks. If you're wearing thin socks, thick socks, winterized socks, etc., that will also play a big role in how comfortable your sneaker will end up being, okay? So in this situation, trust me, I've tried all three, okay? I've worn the thin socks, obviously now because it's summertime, okay? I've worn the slightly thicker socks, I've worn the winter socks, etc. With this particular sneaker, it does not really matter which socks you put on because it still does not fit the way that I expect it to fit, okay? The material is still unforgiving, okay? So, just like I said with the Bronze Soldier 13s, it's one of those situations, guys, where, like I said, I have to part ways with it because it pretty much hurts my feet, okay? I can't even wear these shoes a full day without screaming inside of my own head, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to take these joints off my feet because if I don't, I'm gonna pass out somewhere. Okay, I'm serious, guys. So, but yeah, man, you know, like I said, I gotta resell these joints. I gotta get them out of my collection. Unfortunately, like I said, the same thing with the LeBron Soldier 13s. That's the same situation as well. I can make a separate video on that, but I'm not going to do that simply because I'm already talking about that sneaker in this video now. Okay, so if you guys have any comments or questions, leave it down below. But like I said, man, try to make it a quick video, but this is still a great sneaker, okay? Just keep in mind that, you know, for future references, guys, when you're purchasing sneakers, we know that you have to get to the stores, especially now since most of the country's in phase 2. The malls are reopened, okay? So you do have the opportunity to go to the malls, go to these individual shoe stores, and do like you used to do, okay? Go in there, you talk to the salesman, you know, tell them what you need, tell them what you're looking for, get the shoes in your hand, and the most important thing that you can do is put the bad boys on your feet. All right, once you do that, you can walk around in them and you really can get a better understanding and an idea of what you're buying before you actually walk out of the store, okay? Now, we're talking about a few months ago when everything was on lockdown, so we had no choice, guys, but to what? We had to order them joints, okay? So when they finally came, you know, whether you got them for Nike or the Sneakers app, Foot Locker, Foot Action, wherever you ordered your shoes from, you picked your correct size, but then once you get them in hand and you slip them on, it could be a different story, okay? So again, now that everything is open, you have the opportunity to go try them on, make sure that it's something that you actually want before you spend your money, okay? So it could be a situation with me where I may have made a mistake with that, but again, because due to the quarantine and lockdown, this was pretty much the only way that you can get your shoes in your hand, all right? So again, man, y'all got any comments, questions, man, leave it down below, but I'll give you guys one pass through of this Jumpman 2020. Again, I love the sneaker, I love the colorway, I love the materials. It's a well-made shoe. I like the outsole, the bottom, the two-tone effect with the white and the orange, guys. You know, you got your leather, you got your netted mesh. You know what I'm saying, guys? You got your shoestring cordage right there in the middle. Silver Jumpman on the front of the tab and on the tongue. Orange ankle tabs, guys, and orange tongue tab as well. So, but again, I'm gonna have to part ways with them because I just can't rock with them no more. All right. So, any other comments, questions, man, leave it down below, brother, get back to you. Also, guys, make sure, once again, if you have not done so already, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And finally, do not forget to tap the bell symbol. Vitally important, as I always tell you guys, so that way you're always in the loop. As soon as I put up new content for the channel, you guys be in on it, and then that way, you won't miss nothing, all right? So, appreciate you guys watching and listening and tuning in. Do not forget to sound off. Until the next time, man, make sure that y'all have a good one, and you stay safe. Mask up, baby.